guys, welcome to another episode of Gist Time with Quintoria. In this episode, I'll be talking about the fourth trimester. It shock you? Yes, because it actually doesn't end at the third trimester. I remember how I used to feel very impatient, when I was feeling discomfort during my third trimester that, hey God, oh, I can't wait, let me just give birth and rest. They didn't give me the memo, I was not informed. That's why I'm giving you the memo now. After you give birth, the work is just beginning, because the moment this girl arrived until this very present moment that I am having this gist with you, I can count the number of full night sleep that I have slept. People will advise you that when the baby is sleeping, try and sleep too, so that use this advice as much as we can, because the time that you decide you want to sleep, if the baby is not sleeping, you cannot sleep. That's why they sing that song, sweet mother, when I no sleep, my mother no go sleep. Yes, it's true, because when they did sleep, you're not gonna sleep any sleep. Another thing that happened around the fourth trimester was baby blues. I had baby blues, because the body has just gone through a very rigorous process. It has gone through a whole process on its own. The body trying to now adjust, trying to go back to what it was before, and trying to adjust to the new reality is going to make the mind experience some kind of, I don't want to say turbulent time, but you will just be snapping anyhow, you'll be crying more everybody. You also be crying unnecessarily. I don't know if any other person experiences this, but you just be crying. Something that is not even supposed to make you cry, you still cry. Just if this is happening to you, don't beat yourself too hard. It is normal. It's going to also pass. Okay. Another thing is there's this name this thing is called now. I can't remember. I'll research it after this video. You will just be doing something like your baby will be sleeping, and you will be in another place doing something entirely different. You just hear baby crying inside your head. You will speed to go and see my baby have wake up. You see the baby sound asleep. I don't know why that thing happens. It happened to me a lot. And then when I get to where the baby is, I see that the baby is sleeping. It didn't send me any message. Okay, so another thing that happened is sleepless nights. When you've had a very long day and it's time to sleep at night, then the baby is gonna start saying home, because there is no sleep for the weekend. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of sleeplessness, but it is just for a while as well. Then you're going to have a lot of opinions from people around you. In fact, the opinion did not just start since when you have your belly until you give birth, after the pikin show forth. People will always have opinion about things. Some are going to be very helpful to you, and some are gonna depress you. Let me not lie. But one way I handled negative opinions was by just ignoring people. If people come to you with opinions or suggestions or advice or comments that tampered with your mental health at this period, don't tell them off like that. Don't make it sound like you're being rude to people. Just simply say thank you, but in your head, the advice you're gonna take, the one you're gonna ignore. So play the ignore game very well when it is not good for your mental health, because trust me, at this time your mental health is very important. To raise a very healthy, a very nice pikin, you need your mental health to be intact. Make person no go run mad. Okay, so yes, ignore advices or comments that are not helpful to you, but the ones that are very helpful to you, please use them to your own advantage. Before I go, I want to rant small. I want to vex. There are things people need to stop, really, especially when it comes to people's pregnancy that is not your own. You are supposed to stop some things. There are things you're not supposed to do, and maybe you didn't know before. That's why I'm coming here to come and tell you, because if I catch you doing it again, Olopa, she will carry everybody. Number one, when people are newly married, stop looking at them with eye. Next thing you are gonna see them belle with truth out. Do you know their plan? Do you know what they are planning for their life? When you see them pregnant, be happy for them, but please stop with the unfriendly expectations. Some people will even carry it a step ahead. It's one thing to be unduly expecting what you're not supposed to be expecting. It's another thing. So now carry your mouth to actually go and approach those people and be asking, I've belle enter. Are you pregnant? Are you? What's your own? I'm angry. What's your own? Please let people rest. Please don't give people unnecessary pressure. Not everyone can handle the pressure. So please, if you cannot pray for people, leave them alone. Just ignore them, carry your face to the other side, be going, you're going. Number 2, when you eventually come and see that somebody is pregnant, some people used to pass their boundary and be asking pregnant people how long they are gone. What's your own? Are you the doctor? Are you the midwife? What, like, why do you want to know? When the baby come, you shall see it. Number 3, another thing people do is guessing baby gender. Some people will even guess how many days inside. What's your own? Hey, are you having a boy? Are you having a girl? What's your own? If you want to buy gifts for them, buy unisex. Thank you. Stop asking, stop guessing, stop making people feel uncomfortable when they are pregnant. Please, I'm begging you, please. It's not nice. I remember in my 3rd trimester, somebody looked at me and said, the way I'm looking at your stomach, you're going to have a boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a girl. You people should stop. There's this particular one that do annoy me. This one, market people, I have a problem with you people. Yeah, the one I'm directing this one to, face to face. Which one is, good after I want to buy fish. They say, hey, mama ejima. Hey, yeah, baby. What? Gong? Please stop it. Using pregnancy to blackmail people. And then they will now still go and say, this thing is 500. It's because of my twins. That means because of ejima I'm giving you for 200. Something that is 200. You don't mind them. They're not using maybe to blackmail you so that you think they're doing you a favor. You should stop it. In case you don't know what you are supposed to be doing, because some people, they sincerely don't know. That's why they are doing all those ones that are not nice. Let me tell you nice things to do when you see pregnant people. Just be nice to them. Pray for them. See them, God is your strength. God will help you. Like, pray for them. Say positive things to them. The ones that do not concern you, please don't say it. Just pray for them. Just encourage them. Just be happy for them. Smile at them. Sometimes it is just your smile they want. Just smile at them. Not abusive smile, not hypocrisy smile. Smile, like, be sincerely happy for people and stop asking questions that will make people uncomfortable. I remember one day I went to buy fuel. I was the only one in the house around that period, so I needed to fuel the journey. I went to buy fuel, and as I was coming out of the filling station, I was very heavy at that time, and I was carrying the gallon of fuel, and this man just parked beside me and just said some words of encouragement and just prayed for me. That was an act of kindness I will not forget. There was also another instance where I wanted to enter a commercial vehicle, and 4 people would sit at the back while 1 person would sit at the front. Of course, there was already 1 person occupying the front seat, and I was to sit at the back, and of course the back was kind of very uncomfortable because it was 4 of us. The person at the front had to come to the back and asked me to come to the front. That's another act of kindness I truly appreciated at that time. So please, just be kind to people. If you can't do any other thing for them, just encourage them, just be kind to them, just pray for them. And if you cannot do all this, please just leave them alone. Thank you. Another thing people should stop, after you now go and give birth finish, and some people here, next thing is, hey, congratulations, is it a boy or a girl? Even though pikin is pikin, but let's say you still want to know, no problem. But which one is it natural, abi is it CS? I'm angry. What's the importance? How is it important? Have you given it? Yes. Have pikin come? Yes. So which one is how it did come? What? Stop it. If you are doing it, stop it right now. It makes many of us feel very uncomfortable, and it makes many people think having a child through CS is a curse. It is not a curse. In fact, let me share you this experience. I remember one of my antenatal appointments. So I was seeing this doctor, and then the doctor checked me and said, okay, so I'd like to check this and that. And then I asked the doctor some questions, and while trying to answer me, she was like, okay, that I had to check this, I had to check because I need to be sure. I'm trying to check if the baby is not in breech position, if this. As soon as she mentioned, there's this mindset they have made all of us to believe right from time. As soon as she mentioned breach, I was like, God forbid. I know that. She now starts with guys like, this one needs schooling. This one only the education. She was not like, why did I react that way? I was not like, that I read that if babies are in breech position, you have to do CS to bring them out. I mean, God forbid, I don't want to have a baby through CS. And she now said, only the enlightenment. So she sat me down and actually changed my mindset since that day and told me that see, it is actually not a curse. If your doctor has checked you and they think having a CS is the safest way to get your baby out alive and to keep you alive too, please don't say no, because it is better you and your baby are alive than, God forbid, any other thing happens. So please have your delivery plan. It is okay to have your delivery plan, but then be open to any other thing. When your medical practitioner checks you and they think this is the best way to go, you're not a doctor. Let them do what is right so that you can be fine, your pikin can be fine. And please, people, stop asking how you gave birth, because let them just give birth in peace. Let them give birth in peace. Let their baby come out in peace. That is what is important. So whether it is through this or it is through that. And let me also add before I go that having a child through CS is also a Hebrew woman kind of birth, because I know that's the blackmail most of you used to use for pregnant people. Everything is Hebrew woman. So leave people alone. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you once again for joining me in this episode. Peace out.